Hi there guys, so as you know, Deontay Wilder retained his WBC world title for the 10th time, beating Luis Ortiz in the 7th round. Now, he has now stated that he wishes Mike Tyson would give him the credit he deserves publicly. This is what Deontay Wilder had to say about Mike Tyson. I had some people sitting by Mike at my fight. Mike gave me some praises, which I wish he had said in the public. Behind closed doors it's cute and shit, but out in the public, just express yourself. I don't know what the deal is with the old generation. New generation like, the old is the past bro, let it go. And sometimes history does repeat itself, and God brings others that come along and make their own history. I had people telling me, Mike was saying, when I had to knock guys out, I had to use combinations. But with Wilder, man, that guy can hit. I am the hardest puncher in boxing history. Period. So there we have it. Deontay Wilder believes he deserves a little bit more credit, especially in the public eye when it comes to Mike Tyson. Now obviously this is very similar to the situation with Anthony Joshua and Lennox Lewis, because obviously there is a bit of a rift there between Mike Tyson and Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder wants the recognition he believes he deserves from Mike Tyson, much as Anthony Joshua does. Both of them want the respect they deserve, and I believe what Deontay Wilder is saying here, I respect your legacy only if you respect mine. Because obviously, the same applies with Anthony Joshua and Lennox Lewis. When Anthony Joshua called Lennox Lewis a clown, he didn't necessarily mean Lennox Lewis is a clown for his boxing achievements, but for failing to praise him when he was at the top and failing to give him encouragement when he was down. And the same applies with Mike Tyson and Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder obviously doesn't respect Mike Tyson's legacy because he believes that Mike Tyson does not respect the legacy that he is trying to build. So obviously it's a give and take. Now, is Deontay Wilder the biggest puncher in history? Maybe he is. I mean, I've never really seen someone knock opponents out like he does. He has that one big punch power. And it's true what they say. You have to be perfect for 36 minutes when you're in there with Deontay Wilder. He has to be perfect for 1 second. Deontay Wilder is not a very talented boxer, but he does have that one big punch, and that seems to get him through his fights. Often, big punchers, when they move through the ranks and are knocking guys out, they come unstuck when they find a guy who can take their power. And the funny thing is, no one has ever done that with Deontay Wilder, other than Bermane Stiverne, who went 12 rounds with Wilder, but got knocked down a few times, and then had a rematch and got dropped in the first round. Then there's Tyson Fury, who went 12 rounds with Deontay Wilder, but touched the canvas twice, but managed to get up. So maybe he can take Deontay Wilder's power. But no one can stay on their feet when they are in there with Deontay Wilder. He has knocked every opponent down in every single fight that he has had in the pro game. And that is some feat as well, because obviously at some stages he does come up against opponents like Luis Ortiz, who is a crafty boxer, silky and skillful, but he still manages to get them out of there. So is he the biggest puncher in heavyweight history? I mean, if I'm honest, I think he still has more to prove if he is to take that mantle. I think that he needs to knock out higher level opponents consistently in order for that to be the case, but he is well on his way to that. And obviously this feud, or whatever it is with Mike Tyson, they seem to have some beef, much as Anthony Joshua and Lennox Lewis. I imagine it will all be resolved when both fighters retire. I believe that Anthony Joshua will reconcile with Lennox Lewis when he retires and looks back on his career, and the same with Deontay Wilder. I think a little bit of the problem as well is the fact that Lennox Lewis and Mike Tyson would still like to be fighting. Any fighter wants to continue as long as they can, but their bodies won't let them. So I think maybe they are looking at these guys and thinking, I could beat these guys. I think that maybe when Mike Tyson is watching Deontay Wilder and Lennox Lewis is watching Anthony Joshua, there is a little bit of nostalgia there. Maybe both of the retired legends see a little bit of themselves in the fighters who they are critiquing. But anyway guys, what are your thoughts on this? Deontay Wilder's comments towards Mike Tyson. Drop your thoughts in the comments below, click the thumbs up and subscribe if you are new. Thanks guys.